Okay guys, so today's vlog is it is about TVS, particularly about Oceanic TVS, and to be even more precise, I am going to talk about the management at the Oceanic TVS in Ahmedabad, the one at Manav Mandir. The reason behind putting up this vlog on YouTube, so let me be very clear. First of all, I am not going to talk anything wrong about any particular organization, company, manufacturing agency, manufacturing organization. And just to be clear, this is not a vlog out of frustration or out of, the reason wherein I did not get my wishes fulfilled. That is a part and parcel of life. Sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you do not get what you want, right? So I think this time I did not had my wish fulfilled, but then that is a different thing. What I am trying to convey from this vlog is that, come on, if you do not entertain inquiries like this, you should be very clear about it from the starting. I will approach you, I will try my best to convince you, but then if you are clear from the starting that you do not wish to entertain such subjects, why would you even, start it at the first place? And then let's say if it has started, why would you just simply stop responding? Or I must say, start avoiding. Here in my scenario, what has happened is, as most of you guys know, everyone who is following me on YouTube, who is following me on Facebook, on my Insta handle, on my Twitter handle, they know I have been posting, I started reviewing, and sharing my experiences of the test rides, of the first slopes, of different bikes, right? That is what I do out of my passion. I like riding bikes. I like experiencing new bikes. That was my first bike. I love it. I love bikes, right? So that is why I like riding bikes. Different varieties. You're never fond of riding just one bike. You may start loving a bike out of sheer passion, out of the contentment that your bike has to offer. You may start considering your bike as a partner as well. I do, yes, that is why I understand that. But then you even always, there's this nick of experiencing new, it's ultimately a different experience when you ride a different bike. Although you love your bike, I love my bike, yes. I'm not trying to be hypocrite here. I'm just trying to explain this thing that if I have a Dominar, it doesn't mean that I would hate an Enfield or I would, hate some other brand just because I have a Dominar. I love my bike. I love riding it, but I also love getting hands-on experiences on different bikes as well. So that is why I've started doing this. I've started, taking test rides of newer brands, newer bikes, just to get an experience, and I want to share that experience with you guys. So it might be of some help to you, if not in terms of technicalities. I do not talk technical. I might talk something technical which I am aware of. Otherwise, I do not get into technical stuff. I know I can be wrong at times, so I do not want to get myself into it. So now, what has happened with me is, I get in touch with the TVS guys, the Oceanic TVS in Ahmedabad. So yes, I started my approach with a call. I tried getting in touch with several showrooms of TVS under various branch names. From there I found out that in Ahmedabad it is just the Oceanic guys who are currently allowed to sell the Apache RR 310. I get in touch with the management there, the sales team to be precise, and when I get in touch with them, their starting first impression is not good. I understand I am currently a startup YouTuber, I'm currently a startup motor vlogger, but that doesn't mean you can, challenge you can challenge my reputation as a normal human being. This is the first conversation I'm having with them, and their tone, their approach seems insulting. I know it was, मेरी गरज है उनसे बात करना, मेरी गरज है. But then they should be respectful as well. If not respectful, at least they should not be disrespectful to others, right? So that is what happened at the starting approach. Then we tried meeting, and I went to the showroom there. I again met the same management guys in the sales department. Tried convincing them. There they allowed me to take that first look. The first look video that I've put on my channel. So there they allow me that, and they tell me, okay, we have your query in process. They tell me this, that we have your query in process. They ask me to call them back, let's say after 24 hours. I give them a call back after 48 hours, and they still do not have any updates on the process, on the query. I try to get in touch with the senior most guy there, and their response is something that I would never expect from someone who is at their designation. It was rude, and it was not just rude, it was bluntly insulting. Okay, I avoid that, I just let it go, because again मेरी गरज है, मुझे उनकी बाइक रिव्यू करनी है. I want to do it. Yeah. Okay, I get in touch with them again after 48 days. Thankfully, they have this response that we have processed your query and we have processed your query and we have this outcome wherein they agree to provide me and allow me to test ride their bike. This conversation happened on Saturday. They tell me that either on Monday or Tuesday I will get to review the bike. I will get the bike, and they even help me out with one of the guys there. I was like, okay, that will be great. I wanted this only. Later, today, I'm calling them to at least get an update of whether I'll be getting the bike to review today or tomorrow, or let's say on Wednesday or any other day. Not being precise, you know. But as expected, but not expected, I knew this would be there, but I was not sure, because I thought if they already agreed to it, they might not put up these tantrums again and again. So they stopped picking up my call. They start avoiding. They stop replying to the text messages. I understand management people, they are busy. They might be doing some work. I understand that. There's a lot of pressure. But I have also called, let's say 7-8 times. None of them getting a reply. Which is a bit concerning, because no matter how busy I am, if I see someone so desperate, I'm using this word desperate, if I see someone so desperate for their query, I would at least, pick up the call and tell them, or at least just acknowledge them. These guys, they have been doing this since the starting. Damn it, guys, if you do not want me to, review your bike, or if you have some personal grudges for YouTubers, you tell me. I'll not even try to get in touch with you once. I'll not even text you, I'll not even call you. And I'm not whining here, but it is just hurtful. It just hurts. It is not that I was not expecting this, but then it is still hurting, right? That is the only reason I'm putting up this road. But anyways, guys, to be honest, I am not offended, not frustrated. I have not taken it anything not taken anything personally, but it's just that their approach is hurtful. It hurts. I guess that is, what comes along with a YouTuber's life. I've just started it, so I guess I start experiencing these things. I've just started it, so let's say I might even experience a lot of these in the coming future. But then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Unless and until I have my YouTube family, the ever-increasing YouTube family, I'm completely okay with it. It's okay if TVS guys do not want me to review your bike, that's okay. Out of passion, I might get the bike from one of my friends. They have it. Just for my sheer passion to, experience the bikes, I will definitely get it. And I will review it for guys. And I will definitely for sure review the bike for you guys, my family, because you've been supporting me all along. It's just the starting and you guys are supporting me like anything. And I'm so glad that I have you guys to back me up. I might not even talk about this to anyone at my home, at my place. I already had a word with my mother regarding this, but then, let's say, not in this brief. I am really happy that I am having this conversation with you guys right now. Because that is why I call you my family, right? You guys are my family, and that is why I want to share each and everything with you guys. And I'll end this vlog right now, right here. But then the camera is on, I have an open road right in front of me, and I have never shown you a top speed run on the dummy. So are you guys ready? I guess the important question has to be, am I ready? Dommy is ready. I guess this is time. Let's try it once again. This time a short stretch. Slow, but then I enjoyed it. There was a risk, I took it. And yes. Peace out.